Hello, and welcome to the Bedtime Lab, a cozy little corner of the universe where we explore the gentle wonders of the world around us. Tonight, we're embarking on a peaceful journey through the stars as we delve into the fascinating realm of international space cooperation. So, snuggle up under your favorite blanket and let your mind drift among the stars. Before we begin, I'd love to know where you're joining us from. Isn't it amazing how we can be connected from different parts of the world, just like the incredible collaborations happening in space? Please feel free to share in the comments below. Let's start with a little-known fact. Did you know that over 20 countries have collaborated to create the International Space Station? It's a remarkable feat of engineering and diplomacy, floating some 400 kilometers above us, as a symbol of what we can achieve when we work together. Imagine scientists and engineers speaking different languages, using different tools, yet united by a common goal. The station is truly a home for humanity in space. Speaking of unity, here's something that might surprise you. The first module of the International Space Station, called Zarya, was launched by the Russians in 1998. Despite its Russian origins, this module was actually funded by the United States. Isn't it fascinating how the spirit of cooperation can transcend geopolitical boundaries? It's a testament to the idea that space exploration is a global endeavor. And here's another intriguing tidbit. The guidelines and operations of the International Space Station are governed by a set of agreements called the Intergovernmental Agreement. This document was signed by 15 countries, establishing a framework for how the station would operate. Can you imagine the level of trust and teamwork involved in such a monumental task? Now, you may wonder, how do astronauts from different countries communicate in space? Well, English and Russian are the official languages on board the International Space Station. This bilingual setup ensures that all crew members can communicate effectively, whether they're conducting scientific experiments or simply sharing a meal. It's like a small, orbiting United Nations up there. Here's something else you might find intriguing. The European Space Agency, which consists of 22 member countries, works closely with NASA, Roscosmos, and other space agencies around the world. Their collaboration has led to incredible scientific discoveries and technological advancements. Isn't it wonderful to think that these countries are pooling their resources and expertise for the sake of exploration and discovery? Now, imagine this. In 2015, astronauts from the United States and Russia spent a full year on the International Space Station to study the effects of long-duration spaceflight on the human body. This mission, known as the Year in Space, was a joint effort between NASA and Roscosmos. It's amazing to think about the level of trust and cooperation required to send humans into space for such an extended period. Speaking of trust, did you know that in 2019, the United Arab Emirates launched its first astronaut to the International Space Station? This historic mission was made possible through an agreement with Roscosmos, showcasing the expanding network of international partnerships in space exploration. It's heartening to see new countries joining the ranks of spacefaring nations. Another fascinating aspect of international space cooperation is the role of the International Charter on Space and Major Disasters. This initiative, which involves more than 15 space agencies worldwide, provides satellite data to support disaster relief efforts. Isn't it incredible to think that technology developed for space exploration can be used to help people on Earth in their time of need? Furthermore, did you know that the International Space Station itself is a marvel of global engineering? Parts of it were built in countries as far apart as Japan, Germany, and Italy, before being transported to orbit and assembled in space. This complex puzzle of international components is a testament to human ingenuity and the spirit of collaboration. Speaking of collaboration, let me share another intriguing fact with you. The International Space Station serves as a platform for hundreds of scientific experiments conducted by researchers from all over the world. From studying the effects of microgravity on the human body to observing cosmic phenomena, the station is a laboratory like no other, enabling breakthroughs that would be impossible to achieve on Earth. And here's something that might pique your curiosity. In 2021, the European Space Agency and NASA announced plans to collaborate on the Artemis program, which aims to return humans to the Moon. This partnership includes contributions from countries across Europe, further emphasizing the global nature of modern space exploration. Can you imagine the excitement of seeing humans walk on the lunar surface once again? As you drift off to sleep, let your mind wander to the vastness of space and the incredible achievements that have been made possible through international cooperation. Just as the stars twinkle together in the night sky, so too do nations come together to explore the cosmos. I hope these gentle stories of collaboration and discovery have filled you with a sense of wonder and peace. Sweet dreams, dear friend. Did you know that the International Space Station orbits the Earth roughly every 90 minutes? This means that the astronauts on board experience 16 sunrises and sunsets each day. Imagine witnessing such a breathtaking sight multiple times in a single day. The view from the station is a constant reminder of the beauty and fragility of our planet. It's quite humbling to think that people from all over the world have come together to create a place where this is possible. Here's an interesting tidbit. The International Space Station is so large that you can see it from Earth with the naked eye. On a clear night, if you watch the skies carefully, you might catch a glimpse of it zipping across the heavens like a bright star. It serves as a beacon of international collaboration, a symbol of what can be achieved when nations pool their resources and knowledge. Speaking of pooling resources, did you know that Canada contributed a robotic arm to the International Space Station? Known as the Canadarm2, this sophisticated piece of equipment is used for a variety of tasks, including assisting with docking spacecraft and maintaining the exterior of the station. The contribution of Canadarm2 highlights Canada's pivotal role in international space endeavors and showcases the importance of robotics and space exploration. Let's wander further into space and talk about the remarkable Mars Exploration Program. This initiative is a result of collaborations between several countries, including the United States, the European Space Agency, Russia, and Japan. Each country brings its unique expertise to the mission, whether it's designing instruments to analyze Martian soil or engineering vehicles to traverse the planet's rugged terrain. The shared goal is to unlock the mysteries of Mars, and together, these nations are paving the way for future human missions to the Red Planet. You might find this fascinating. When the Hubble Space Telescope needed repairs, astronauts from various countries carried out service missions to ensure its continued operation. This iconic telescope, which has provided some of the most stunning images of our universe, is a testament to the power of international cooperation in scientific research. Can you imagine the teamwork required to repair such a complex piece of technology while floating in space? Here's something that might surprise you. Space agencies from several countries are working together to address the growing problem of space debris. This collaborative effort aims to identify and remove the thousands of pieces of defunct satellites and other debris orbiting our planet. By working together, these agencies are ensuring the safety of future missions and protecting the delicate environment of space. Have you ever wondered how international partnerships influence space law? The United Nations Office for Outer Space Affairs plays a crucial role in facilitating cooperation among countries. They help develop international space treaties and guidelines to ensure that space exploration is peaceful and beneficial to all humanity. It's amazing to think about the legal frameworks that have been set in motion to govern the final frontier. Speaking of global benefits, did you know that satellite technology, a product of international space cooperation, plays a critical role in monitoring climate change? Satellites from different countries work together to collect data on temperature changes, sea levels, and greenhouse gas emissions. This information is crucial for understanding and mitigating the effects of climate change, showcasing how space technology can help us protect our planet. Here's another intriguing nugget. China has also been forging its own path in space exploration while engaging in international cooperation. The country's Chang'e program, which focuses on lunar exploration, has seen collaboration with European and Russian space agencies. These partnerships allow for the sharing of data and resources, furthering our collective understanding of the Moon and beyond. And did you know that telemedicine, a field significantly advanced by space research, benefits from international collaboration as well? Originally developed to provide healthcare to astronauts, telemedicine now allows doctors to diagnose and treat patients remotely, a boon for communities in remote or underserved areas. This innovation underscores how space exploration can have tangible benefits for everyday life on Earth. Speaking of healthcare, the International Space Station serves as a unique platform for studying the effects of microgravity on the human body. Countries like Japan and Germany have contributed equipment and expertise to these studies, which help us understand conditions such as muscle atrophy and bone loss. The insights gained not only prepare astronauts for long-duration missions, but also have potential applications in treating similar conditions on Earth. Let's drift over to the field of education. Did you know that international space cooperation extends to educational initiatives that inspire future generations? Programs such as the Global Learning and Observations to Benefit the Environment, (LOBE), supported by NASA, ESA, and other agencies, engage students worldwide in hands-on scientific research. This program encourages curiosity and inspires young minds to dream of their own contributions to space exploration. Finally, consider the international efforts in developing technology for deep space exploration. Agencies from Europe, the United States, and beyond are working together on the development of spacecraft and technologies necessary for exploring the far reaches of our solar system. As we look towards ambitious goals, like traveling to Mars or exploring asteroids, these partnerships play a crucial role in overcoming the challenges of space travel. As you lay back, let your thoughts meander through these stories of international camaraderie and innovation. In a world that often seems divided, space offers a realm where collaboration triumphs, reminding us that together we can reach beyond the stars. Let these thoughts cradle you gently as you drift into a peaceful slumber, dreaming of the endless possibilities that lie in the skies above. Let me share another interesting tidbit with you. The European Space Agency and Russia have joined forces to explore the mysteries of the Martian atmosphere through the ExoMars mission. This partnership has enabled scientists to gain new insights into the presence of methane on Mars, a potential indicator of microbial life. Together, these agencies have crafted a mission that not only aims to find signs of life, but also sets the stage for future exploration. Can you imagine what we might discover next? Speaking of discoveries, did you know that the International Space Station serves as a platform for global scientific collaboration? Researchers from over 100 countries have conducted experiments in its microgravity environment. These experiments cover a wide range of disciplines, from biology to physics, and have led to breakthroughs that are already improving life back on Earth. The ISS is truly a symbol of what we can achieve when we come together as a global community. Here's something that might catch you off guard. Russia's Mir space station before its deorbit was an early example of international cooperation in space. It hosted astronauts from dozens of countries, paving the way for the multinational collaboration we see today in the ISS. Mir showed the world that space exploration is not confined by borders, and that the shared pursuit of knowledge can unite us all. Isn't it inspiring to think how far we've come? Now, let me tell you about a delightful collaboration between India and France. These two countries have been working together on Earth observation satellites, such as the Megatropiques, to study tropical weather patterns. Their efforts have enhanced our understanding of monsoons and climate dynamics, which are crucial for predicting weather and managing agricultural resources. This partnership demonstrates how space technology can address challenges that affect millions of lives. Have you heard about the Artemis program? It's a testament to multinational cooperation, aiming to land the first woman and the next man on the moon by the mid-2020s. Led by NASA, this program includes contributions from agencies in Europe, Japan, and Canada. Together, they are developing the technologies needed for lunar exploration, with the hope of establishing a sustainable human presence on the moon. Imagine the possibilities this could unlock for future generations. Switching gears slightly, consider the ongoing efforts to protect our planet from asteroid impacts. Space agencies from around the world are collaborating on projects like the Asteroid Impact and Deflection Assessment. This initiative aims to test our ability to deflect potentially hazardous asteroids, showcasing how international collaboration can help safeguard Earth. It's a comforting thought that so many bright minds are working together to protect our home. And here's a fascinating fact. Space agencies are also uniting to tackle the challenges of human spaceflight through initiatives like the International Space Exploration Coordination Group, ISEG. This consortium facilitates discussions and planning for future missions to the Moon, Mars, and beyond. By sharing resources and expertise, these countries are collectively preparing for the next era of space exploration. It's exciting to think about the adventures that await us as we venture further into the cosmos. Let's talk about an unexpected partnership that has had significant implications for global communication. The development of satellite constellations, such as Iridium, involves contributions from countries all over the world. These constellations provide vital telecommunication services, connecting even the most remote regions of our planet. This cooperative effort underscores how space technology can bridge gaps and bring us closer together. Here's another intriguing nugget for you. Japan's contributions to international space cooperation are both notable and imaginative. One of their unique endeavors is the Kibo laboratory on the ISS, which includes a space drone that helps with research and maintenance. This innovation exemplifies Japan's commitment to fostering collaboration through technological ingenuity, enriching the collective efforts in space exploration. Speaking of ingenuity, let me tell you about the Global Positioning System, or GPS. Although often associated with the United States, GPS is maintained through international collaboration, with countries like Russia developing complementary systems such as GLONASS. This worldwide effort ensures that navigation and timing services are available to billions across the globe, highlighting how space technology underpins our daily lives in unseen ways. Did you know that space exploration has also fostered cultural exchange? Programs like NASA's Space Camp attract students from around the world, providing them with a glimpse into the life of an astronaut. These experiences inspire the next generation of explorers and scientists, nurturing a global community of curious minds eager to solve the mysteries of space. Imagine the impact this has on young dreamers across the planet. Lastly, consider the role of the Antarctic Treaty System, which, although focused on Earth, provides a model for space treaties. Its principles of peaceful use, scientific cooperation, and preservation have influenced international space agreements, promoting harmony and collaboration in space activities. It's fascinating how lessons from our icy continent can guide us in the vastness of space. As you reflect on these stories of international cooperation, let your imagination drift among the stars, where borders disappear and humanity unites in the pursuit of discovery. In the quiet of the night, let these gentle whispers of shared dreams and aspirations cradle you into a deep, restful sleep. One delightful fact to ponder is the unexpected collaboration between Brazil and China. Together, they have embarked on a series of Earth observation missions under the China-Brazil Earth Resources Satellite Program. This initiative focuses on monitoring environmental changes and natural resources, providing invaluable data that benefits both nations and the global community. It's amazing how these efforts can contribute to better environmental management and resource planning worldwide. Did you know that space law is another area where international cooperation shines? The United Nations has played a pivotal role in developing space treaties, such as the Outer Space Treaty of 1967. This landmark agreement, signed by over 100 countries, ensures that space exploration remains a peaceful and cooperative venture, emphasizing the benefit of all humankind. It's heartening to think about how nations have united to protect the cosmos for future generations. Here's something you might find intriguing. The European Space Agency, or ESA, has partnered with African countries to enhance their space capabilities. Through projects like the African Resource Management Constellation, ESA supports infrastructure development and provides training to African scientists and engineers. This collaboration fosters local expertise and ensures that space technology is accessible and beneficial to developing regions, illustrating a commitment to global equity in space access. Speaking of fostering expertise, the International Space University in France offers programs that bring together students from around the world. This institution is a melting pot of ideas, nurturing future leaders in space exploration who learn to work across cultural and disciplinary boundaries. Can you imagine the innovative solutions that emerge from such a vibrant and diverse learning environment? Here's a curious fact. The peaceful use of space has even extended to former adversaries. During the Cold War, the United States and the Soviet Union initiated the Apollo-Soyuz test project. This mission marked the first international human spaceflight, with American and Soviet astronauts working side by side. It was a momentous symbol of détente, demonstrating how space can serve as a bridge over political divides and fostering a spirit of collaboration that endures today. And did you know that the International Charter, Space and Major Disasters, is a testament to global solidarity in times of crisis? This initiative, a collaboration among multiple space agencies, provides satellite data to support disaster response efforts worldwide. From floods to wildfires, this rapid mobilization of space resources helps protect lives and property, revealing how space technology can unite us in aid of those in need. Let me share with you the fascinating role of archaeology in space cooperation. Archaeologists have joined forces with space agencies to use satellite imagery in uncovering ancient sites buried beneath the Earth. This collaboration, which combines historical inquiry with cutting-edge technology, unlocks secrets of the past that would otherwise remain hidden. Imagine the stories and civilizations brought to light through this innovative partnership. Shifting our gaze to the stars, did you know that the James Webb Space Telescope is a joint effort involving NASA, the European Space Agency, and the Canadian Space Agency? This groundbreaking telescope promises to unveil the mysteries of distant galaxies, and its collaborative nature allows each partner to contribute unique expertise and resources. It's a beautiful reminder of what we can achieve when we pool our knowledge and look beyond our horizons. On a more terrestrial note, the Global Space Weather Center in Belgium plays a crucial role in international cooperation. It coordinates data from space weather stations around the globe, helping to protect satellites, power grids, and communication systems from solar storms. This cooperative network ensures that vital infrastructure is safeguarded against the unpredictable whims of the sun, showcasing another way in which space technology quietly supports life on Earth. Did you know that even the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, or SETI, is a global endeavor? Projects like Breakthrough Listen involve scientists from many countries working together to scan the cosmos for signs of alien life. This quest, driven by curiosity and the spirit of discovery, unites us in the profound question of whether we are alone in the universe. Just imagine the possibilities if one day we were to find that we are not alone. The international space community also collaborates on planetary defense initiatives. Recent missions like NASA's DART, which tested our ability to alter an asteroid's trajectory, rely on global input and cooperation. Such endeavors highlight our collective responsibility for the protection of our planet, as well as our ability to rise to challenges through unified efforts. In the realm of education, the European Space Agency's school projects engage students from across the continent in space-related activities. These initiatives aim to inspire and cultivate interest in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics fields. By fostering a passion for space among young learners, we prepare future generations to continue the legacy of international cooperation and exploration. Lastly, let's touch on the concept of space debris management. With thousands of objects orbiting Earth, countries are working together on solutions to mitigate the risks posed by space junk. Innovations like active debris removal missions and guidelines for satellite end-of-life disposal are fruits of international collaboration, ensuring the sustainable use of our shared space environment. As you drift into thoughts of endless skies and shared dreams, let these stories of unity and cooperation inspire a sense of calm and hope, carrying you gently into a restful slumber. Let me take you on a journey through the fascinating world of the International Space Station, or ISS, a marvel of engineering and international collaboration orbiting high above. Did you know that the ISS is the largest human-made structure in space? It serves as a living laboratory where astronauts from around 15 nations work together, conducting experiments that advance our understanding of science and technology. This orbiting outpost is a symbol of what humanity can accomplish when we join forces for a common goal. Speaking of the ISS, the station's solar panels are a feat of collaborative engineering. These panels, spanning more than an entire football field, provide power to the ISS and were developed through a partnership between the United States and Europe. Such joint efforts exemplify the synergy of shared expertise and resources, powering not only the station but also the spirit of cooperation that sustains it. Here's a delightful tidbit about international cooperation in space food. Astronauts aboard the ISS enjoy a menu featuring dishes from around the world. Each participating country contributes its culinary specialties, offering astronauts a taste of home and fostering a sense of unity through shared meals. Can you imagine enjoying sushi from Japan, borscht from Russia, and pasta from Italy while floating in zero gravity? And here's something intriguing. International space law is a collective effort to maintain order and peace beyond our planet. The Moon Agreement, a United Nations treaty, outlines how lunar resources should benefit all countries, regardless of their spacefaring capabilities. Although not yet universally adopted, it highlights the ongoing dialogue about fair and equitable use of space resources, a conversation that involves lawyers, policymakers, and scientists globally. Let's explore a different facet of cooperation: space medicine. With astronauts spending extended periods in microgravity, international teams of doctors and scientists collaborate to study the effects of space on the human body. These studies have led to advances in telemedicine and remote diagnostics, benefiting people on Earth, particularly in remote or underserved areas. It's remarkable to think that the challenges of space travel can lead to solutions that improve healthcare for all. Have you ever heard of the concept of space diplomacy? Countries use space exploration as a tool for diplomatic relations, building bridges through partnerships on space missions and technology exchanges. These collaborations often lead to improved relations and mutual understanding on Earth, proving that the peaceful pursuit of knowledge can transcend geopolitical boundaries. And did you know about the Asteroid Impact and Deflection Assessment Mission, or IADA? This mission, a partnership between NASA and the European Space Agency, aims to study the kinetic impact technique for asteroid deflection. It's a perfect example of how nations can come together to protect our planet from potential celestial threats, reinforcing the idea that safeguarding Earth is a shared responsibility. Let's turn our attention to the world of satellites. The Copernicus program, led by the European Union in cooperation with the European Space Agency, provides free and open Earth observation data to users worldwide. This data supports various applications, from climate monitoring to disaster management, illustrating how shared information can drive collective progress and help us address global challenges. Speaking of satellite cooperation, the Asia-Pacific Space Cooperation Organization, or APSCO, fosters collaborative space projects among its member countries. This regional alliance focuses on space technology development, education, and resource sharing, promoting regional stability and development through shared knowledge and capabilities. It's a clear demonstration of how regional cooperation can lead to significant advancements in space exploration. Did you know that the Global Positioning System, or GPS, is a product of international cooperation too? While initially developed by the United States, GPS now benefits from partnerships with other global navigation satellite systems, such as Europe's Galileo and Russia's GLONASS. These systems work together to provide precise location data for countless applications, from navigation to scientific research, highlighting the interconnected nature of modern technology. Let's touch on the remarkable story of the Hubble Space Telescope. This iconic instrument, a collaboration between NASA and the European Space Agency, has revolutionized our understanding of the universe. The partnership extends to servicing missions, where astronauts from various countries have worked together to upgrade and maintain the telescope, ensuring its continued success in capturing breathtaking images of distant galaxies. Speaking of telescopes, The Square Kilometre Array, or SKA, promises to be the world's largest radio telescope, with thousands of dishes spread across multiple continents. This ambitious project involves collaboration among more than a dozen countries, aiming to unlock the secrets of the universe by studying radio waves from space. The SKA exemplifies the power of international cooperation in pushing the boundaries of human knowledge. In the realm of cooperative education, the Global Learning and Observations to Benefit the Environment, or GLOBE program, engages students and teachers worldwide in environmental science research. This program, supported by NASA, encourages curiosity and learning, fostering a global network of informed citizens who contribute to scientific discovery while gaining an appreciation for our planet. And here's a heartwarming fact. The International Day of Human Spaceflight, celebrated on April 12th, commemorates Yuri Gagarin's historic journey as the first human in space. This day is an opportunity for countries worldwide to celebrate and reflect on the achievements of human space exploration, reinforcing the shared dream of venturing beyond our earthly confines. As you ponder these stories of international space cooperation, let the knowledge of our shared endeavors inspire a peaceful sense of wonder, reminding us that even the sky is not the limit when we work together. Let me share a fascinating detail about the role of languages in space. On board the International Space Station, astronauts often communicate using a blend of English and Russian, the two official languages. This bilingual environment fosters a unique culture where crew members learn each other's languages, enhancing their ability to work together seamlessly. It's intriguing to think about how language becomes a bridge in space, helping to unite a diverse team through shared communication. Here's another interesting aspect: the development of space debris mitigation strategies. As the number of satellites in orbit increases, so does the amount of space debris. Organizations like the Interagency Space Debris Coordination Committee work internationally to create guidelines and technologies aimed at reducing and managing debris. This collaboration is crucial for ensuring safe and sustainable space exploration, reflecting a collective responsibility toward maintaining a cleaner space environment. Did you know about the International Charter on Space and Major Disasters? This initiative pools satellite data from multiple countries to provide timely information during natural disasters. By sharing satellite imagery, participating countries can better coordinate humanitarian aid and emergency response, showcasing how space technology can have a direct positive impact on disaster management on Earth. Let's delve into the world of exoplanet research. The discovery of planets beyond our solar system is often a cooperative endeavor, with telescopes and observatories worldwide contributing to data collection and analysis. The Kepler Space Telescope, for instance, has worked alongside ground-based observatories in various countries, allowing astronomers to confirm and study newfound exoplanets. This global collaboration enriches our understanding of the universe and deepens our quest to find potentially habitable worlds. Speaking of exploration, the Artemis program is a testament to international partnerships in returning humans to the Moon. This ambitious effort, led by NASA, involves the European Space Agency, Japan, Canada, and other nations. Each partner brings unique expertise and resources, from building components of the Lunar Gateway to developing advanced propulsion systems. Together they are paving the way for sustainable lunar exploration and laying the groundwork for future missions to Mars. Another captivating fact is the role of citizen science in space projects. Programs like SETI at Home and Zooniverse invite people from around the world to participate in data analysis, helping scientists search for extraterrestrial life or classify galaxies. This crowdsourcing approach not only accelerates research but also democratizes science, allowing anyone with an internet connection to contribute to significant discoveries. And here's something remarkable: the international collaboration in space weather monitoring. Space weather, such as solar flares and geomagnetic storms, can impact satellite operations and power grids on Earth. Organizations like the International Space Environment Service sharing data and forecasts to protect our technological infrastructure. This cooperation underscores the interconnected nature of space and Earth's environments. Let me tell you about the impressive work happening with the International Space University's Space Studies program. This initiative gathers students and professionals from diverse backgrounds to learn about space science, engineering, and policy. The program's global reach and interdisciplinary approach cultivate a generation of space leaders who are prepared to tackle complex challenges through international collaboration. Another fact that might surprise you involves space tourism. Companies are beginning to offer commercial space flights, and countries are cooperating to establish safety standards and regulations. This new frontier in space travel is not only a technological challenge, but also a diplomatic one, requiring nations to work together to ensure safe and responsible practices for this burgeoning industry. Projects like the Overview Effect, where artists and astronauts create works inspired by the view of Earth from space, bridge cultural divides and foster a shared appreciation for our planet. These artistic collaborations celebrate the beauty and fragility of Earth, reminding us of our collective home and the need to protect it. In the realm of space law, the Hague International Space Resources Governance Working Group is an ongoing collaborative effort to establish guidelines for resource utilization on celestial bodies. This group's work exemplifies the proactive approach of the international community in addressing the legal and ethical challenges of space mining, ensuring that all nations can benefit from these resources. Let's not forget about the global efforts to inspire the next generation of space explorers. Initiatives such as World Space Week and international space camps connect young people worldwide, sparking curiosity and encouraging them to pursue careers in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. These programs emphasize the importance of education and cooperation in achieving future space milestones. One more fascinating detail involves the Mars Sample Return Mission, a joint venture between NASA and the European Space Agency to bring extraterrestrial samples back to Earth. By combining their expertise, these agencies aim to answer fundamental questions about Mars's history and the possibility of past life, advancing our scientific understanding through shared efforts. Lastly, consider the cooperative efforts in developing open-source space technology. Organizations like the Open Space Agency enable innovators and engineers around the globe to collaborate on creating accessible space tools and technologies. This open-source movement democratizes space exploration and fostering inclusive participation and innovation across borders. As you ponder these stories, let the knowledge of our shared endeavors inspire a peaceful sense of wonder, reminding us that even the sky is not the limit when we work together. Have you ever wondered about the international cooperation behind space medicine? As astronauts from different nations spend extended periods aboard the International Space Station, they face unique health challenges. Scientists and medical professionals from around the world collaborate to study the effects of microgravity on the human body, sharing findings that not only improve astronaut health, but also advance medical knowledge on Earth. Imagine the potential discoveries that could benefit us all, thanks to this global teamwork. Speaking of incredible partnerships, did you know that the Square Kilometre Array is a massive international radio telescope project? This collaboration involves countries like Australia, South Africa, and the United Kingdom, with the goal of building the world's largest telescope array. By combining their resources and expertise, these nations aim to unlock the mysteries of the universe, probing deep into cosmic phenomena that have puzzled scientists for decades. Here's a fascinating tidbit. The European Space Agency and China have partnered to develop a joint mission to study the Sun. The Solar Wind Magnetosphere Ionosphere Link Explorer, or SMILE, aims to better understand the interactions between solar wind and Earth's magnetosphere. This partnership exemplifies how countries with different political systems can unite for the pursuit of scientific knowledge that benefits all of humanity. Did you know that international cooperation extends to space policy as well? The United Nations Office for Outer Space Affairs plays a key role in facilitating dialogue between countries to ensure the peaceful use of outer space. By fostering discussions and agreements, this office helps prevent conflicts and promote sustainable exploration, reminding us of the importance of diplomacy in the cosmos. Another remarkable effort involves the global satellite navigation systems. While you might be familiar with the American Global Positioning System, or GPS, there are other systems like Russia's GLONASS, Europe's Galileo, and China's Beidou. These systems are designed to work in harmony, allowing users worldwide to benefit from more accurate and reliable navigation. The interoperability of these systems is a testament to the willingness of countries to collaborate for the greater good. Consider the role of remote sensing technologies in international environmental monitoring. Satellites from numerous countries work together to track changes in land use, deforestation, and climate patterns. By sharing data and analysis, these collaborative efforts provide critical insights that inform global policies and actions to protect our planet, highlighting the vital link between space exploration and environmental stewardship. Have you heard about the international effort to develop space-based solar power? This concept involves capturing solar energy in space and transmitting it to Earth, potentially providing a sustainable energy source. Countries like Japan, China, and the United States are exploring this innovative idea, pooling their research and resources to tackle the technical challenges. Imagine a future where space technology contributes to solving our energy needs. Speaking of innovation, the space elevator is another exciting area of international research. Picture a tethered structure reaching from Earth's surface into space, offering a new way to access orbit without relying solely on rockets. Scientists and engineers from around the globe are investigating materials and designs to make this ambitious concept a reality, showing how shared aspirations can drive technological advancements. There's also the fascinating world of space archaeology, where researchers use satellite imagery to uncover ancient sites and artifacts. Through international collaboration, these efforts help preserve cultural heritage and expand our understanding of human history. By sharing expertise and technology, countries can protect valuable archaeological sites from threats like looting and environmental degradation. Have you considered the role of international cooperation in developing space debris mitigation technologies? As the amount of debris in orbit grows, nations are working together to create solutions for debris removal and prevention. From nets and harpoons to lasers and robotic arms, these innovative ideas showcase the creativity and determination of scientists worldwide to address this pressing challenge. Did you know that space cooperation also extends to the search for dark matter and dark energy? Projects like the European Space Agency's Euclid mission involve international teams striving to unravel the mysteries of the universe's unseen components. By working together, these collaborations aim to shed light on some of the most enigmatic aspects of cosmology, deepening our understanding of the universe's fundamental nature. Another intriguing collaboration is the study of astrobiology, where scientists from various countries explore the potential for life beyond Earth, from missions to icy moons like Europa and Enceladus to the analysis of ancient Martian environments. These efforts illustrate the collective curiosity and scientific drive to answer the age-old question, are we alone in the universe? Speaking of life, have you ever thought about the role of plants in space? The development of space agriculture is a truly international endeavor, with researchers from different countries experimenting with growing food in microgravity. By sharing techniques and results, these efforts aim to ensure sustainable food production for long-duration space missions, paving the way for human settlement beyond Earth. Let's not overlook the contribution of international partnerships in space-based disaster response. Countries collaborate to deploy satellite technologies that provide real-time information during emergencies, enhancing the effectiveness of relief efforts and saving lives. This cooperation underscores the potential of space technologies to support humanitarian missions and strengthen global resilience. As you drift off to sleep, let the stories of these international partnerships in space fill you with a sense of awe and wonder. Together, nations are pushing the boundaries of what is possible, creating a future where space exploration and cooperation go hand in hand. The night sky, with its myriad stars and mysteries, serves as a constant reminder of the boundless potential that lies beyond, waiting for us to discover together. Let me take you on a journey through the fascinating realm of space law, where nations come together to establish the rules that govern our activities beyond Earth. Did you know that the Outer Space Treaty, signed in 1967, forms the backbone of international space law? It's like the Constitution for space, ensuring that space remains the province of all humankind and not subject to national appropriation. This treaty was the result of collaborative efforts between multiple countries during a time when space exploration was just beginning to captivate the world's imagination. Speaking of treaties, the Artemis Accords are a more recent example of international space cooperation aimed at facilitating sustainable space exploration. This set of principles, led by the United States with partners from around the world, outlines norms for activities on the Moon and beyond. It encourages transparency, interoperability, and peaceful exploration, emphasizing that the spirit of cooperation remains strong as we venture back to the lunar surface. Here's something intriguing. International cooperation is also at the core of the Global Space Exploration Roadmap. This roadmap is developed by a forum of space agencies from all over the globe, including Europe, Asia, and the Americas. It provides a shared vision for exploration efforts, focusing on synergizing missions to destinations like the Moon and Mars. By coordinating goals and strategies, countries can maximize resources and scientific returns, illustrating the power of working together towards common cosmic objectives. Have you ever wondered how different cultures approach the study of the stars? The International Astronomical Union, or IAU, is where astronomers worldwide collaborate to promote and safeguard the science of astronomy. This union also helps standardize celestial naming conventions, ensuring that the names of newly discovered stars and planets reflect the diverse cultures and histories of our world. In this way, the IAU acts as a bridge between countries and cultures, fostering a universal appreciation for the night sky. Imagine a scenario where astronauts from different countries live and work together in space. The International Space Station, or ISS, has been a hub of international cooperation for over 2 decades. Crews from the United States, Russia, Europe, Japan, and Canada, among others, conduct research and experiments that contribute to our understanding of biology, physics, and the universe itself. The ISS exemplifies how nations can set aside terrestrial differences to create a unique laboratory in the cosmos, where the spirit of collaboration transcends borders. And here's another fascinating point: international cooperation in space. Private companies from different countries often partner to advance technology and exploration. For instance, multinational collaborations in the commercial space sector are driving innovations in satellite communications and launch capabilities, showcasing how the private sector can complement governmental efforts and contribute to the global space economy. Speaking of partnerships, the Square Kilometre Array is an ambitious radio telescope project involving countries from 5 continents. It's designed to explore the universe with unprecedented sensitivity and detail. This collaboration is not just about building a telescope, but about creating a global community of scientists and engineers who work together to unlock the secrets of the cosmos. The Square Kilometre Array will help answer fundamental questions about the early universe, dark matter, and even the potential existence of extraterrestrial life. Did you realize that space cooperation extends to education and capacity building? Programs like the International Space University provide unique learning experiences, bringing together students and professionals from around the world to study all facets of space science and industry. These educational initiatives help cultivate the next generation of space leaders, ensuring that the spirit of international collaboration continues to thrive. And have you heard about the Antarctic Analog missions? These are international research expeditions using Earth's southernmost continent as a stand-in for Mars or the Moon. By simulating space missions in such harsh and isolated environments, scientists from various countries learn valuable lessons that can be applied to future space exploration. This kind of collaboration helps refine technologies and strategies that will one day support human life far from our home planet. Here's a delightful fact: space cooperation also nurtures artistic and cultural exchanges. Initiatives like the Kibo Space Project from Japan have seen artworks and cultural symbols sent to the ISS, where they are displayed and later returned to Earth. These cultural exchanges celebrate the shared human experience and our collective dreams of exploring the heavens, reminding us that art and science are intrinsically linked in our quest to understand the universe. Reflect for a moment on how science fiction has inspired real-world collaborations. Visionary works from authors around the world have fueled imaginations and sparked interest in pursuing space exploration. These narratives often depict diverse teams working together to overcome challenges in space, mirroring the collaborative efforts we see today as countries unite to turn these once fictional ideas into reality. The enduring influence of science fiction on real-world science is a testament to the power of storytelling in shaping the future. Even as you consider the complexities of international agreements and projects, there's a simple truth at the heart of it all: the universe does not recognize borders. By sharing knowledge and resources, countries are not only advancing our understanding of space, but also promoting peace and cooperation on Earth. As you let these thoughts drift through your mind, take comfort in knowing that this global partnership continues to shape our journey into the stars, ensuring that exploration is a shared endeavor that unites us all. Picture the scene of a global symphony where each nation plays a role in a universal composition. One surprising fact is that international space cooperation goes beyond research and aspirations. It includes legal frameworks too. The UNOUSA for Outer Space Affairs, or UNOUSA, plays a crucial role in fostering peaceful exploration and use of space. This office even supports capacity building in developing countries, ensuring no nation is left behind in the cosmic journey. Now, imagine a network of satellites orbiting Earth, collecting data for a shared purpose. The Group on Earth Observations, or GEO, is an international initiative that coordinates satellite data from over 100 countries. By sharing environmental data, nations can tackle global challenges like climate change and natural disasters more effectively, working in harmony to protect our planet. Here's something fascinating. The European Space Agency, or ESA, is one of the few space agencies that includes a country not typically associated with space endeavors. Luxembourg, known for its innovative space mining initiatives, is a member of the ESA and contributes to various international projects. This small nation is a great example of how even countries without traditional space programs can play significant roles in global cooperation. Speaking of unique contributions, did you know there's a space endeavor involving wine? French wine was sent to the ISS to study how aging is affected by microgravity. This experiment was part of a broader collaboration in which multiple countries explore how the space environment impacts food and agriculture. This quirky initiative highlights the diverse ways in which international cooperation manifests in space research. Consider also the story of the Apollo-Soyuz test project in the 1970s, a historical event that marked the first international human spaceflight mission. American astronauts and Soviet cosmonauts joined forces to test docking systems, symbolizing détente during the Cold War. This project laid the groundwork for future collaborations like the ISS, showcasing how space can serve as a bridge between geopolitical divides. In the realm of planetary defense, countries around the world collaborate to track near-Earth objects that could pose a threat to our planet. The International Asteroid Warning Network, or IAW1, is an example of this cooperation. By pooling resources and expertise, nations enhance their ability to detect and, if necessary, deflect potentially hazardous asteroids. Here's an intriguing cultural exchange. Did you know that space agencies host joint art competitions to inspire young minds? These competitions invite children from different countries to envision the future of space travel through art. This initiative not only fosters creativity, but also instills a sense of global community, reminding us all that the next generation will be the ones to carry forward the torch of exploration. Reflect for a moment on the importance of language in space. The ISS, for example, operates in a multilingual environment. Astronauts must learn English and Russian as part of their training, facilitating seamless communication. This linguistic cooperation is not just practical, but a symbol of mutual respect and understanding among international partners. Now, think about the role of international parliaments in space governance. The Interparliamentary Union, a global organization of national parliaments, brings together legislators from around the world to discuss and promote responsible space activities. By engaging lawmakers from diverse backgrounds, this union influences space policy and ensures that legislation reflects a broad spectrum of perspectives and interests. Let me tell you about the Mars Society, an international organization dedicated to human exploration of Mars. This society organizes worldwide events and Mars analog simulations, involving volunteers and scientists from numerous countries. These initiatives foster global collaboration and inspire collective enthusiasm for the Red Planet, uniting people in the shared dream of reaching Mars. Here's a delightful educational initiative. The Space Generation Advisory Council, or SGAC, is a global non-governmental organization that aims to bring together young professionals and students passionate about space. With members from over 100 countries, SGAC provides networking opportunities and encourages youth participation in the creation of space policy. Speaking of youth, did you know that the International Olympiad on Astronomy and Astrophysics invites students from various countries to compete in rigorous problem-solving challenges? This event promotes international friendship and cooperation, demonstrating how even competitive environments can foster a spirit of unity and shared learning. Consider the concept of space diplomacy, where diplomatic efforts focus on space-related issues. This approach helps resolve disputes and establish agreements on topics like satellite communications and space debris management. Space diplomacy encourages transparency and collaboration, ensuring that humanity's steps into the cosmos remain peaceful and productive. Reflect on the role of space in international aid. Satellites from various countries provide critical data for disaster response and humanitarian efforts. This shared technology aids in efficient resource allocation and emergency planning, proving that space can indeed be a force for good in addressing earthly challenges. Finally, think about the idea of a space commons, where certain orbits or space resources are managed collectively for the benefit of all. This concept encourages nations to work together in preserving the space environment, ensuring that future generations inherit a sustainable cosmos. Such cooperation reflects a profound commitment to stewardship and shared responsibility. As you drift into the depths of relaxation, let these stories of international collaboration linger in your mind, each one a testament to the power of unity in our cosmic pursuits. Let me take you on a journey into the world of space treaties, those quiet agreements that lay the foundation for peaceful space exploration. Did you know that there are 5 major international treaties governing outer space, with the Outer Space Treaty of 1967 being the most significant? This treaty, signed by countries around the world, establishes that space is the province of all humankind and prohibits the placement of nuclear weapons in orbit. It's a remarkable example of global consensus on keeping space a peaceful domain. Speaking of peace, consider the fascinating fact that the Space Debris Mitigation Guidelines were developed by the United Nations Committee on the Peaceful Uses of Outer Space. These guidelines encourage countries to minimize space debris during their missions, demonstrating a shared commitment to maintaining a clean orbital environment. It's an extraordinary display of forward-thinking global stewardship. Now, let's delve into the role of international collaboration in planetary science. The Cassini-Huygens mission to Saturn is a shining example of such cooperation. This mission was a joint project between NASA, the European Space Agency, and the Italian Space Agency. Together, they unveiled the mysteries of Saturn and its moons, proving that teamwork can lead to groundbreaking discoveries. Have you ever thought about how international cooperation extends to the realm of space education? The International Space University, founded in 1987, is a place where students from all over the globe come to learn about space sciences and management. This institution nurtures future space leaders, instilling a spirit of collaboration that transcends borders. Here's something you might find intriguing. Space agencies often work together to develop and launch new technologies. The Ariane Space Company, based in France, is one of the world's leading launch service providers. It routinely collaborates with various countries to launch satellites for commercial and scientific purposes, showcasing the benefits of shared expertise and resources in technology development. On a different note, did you know that the cooperation on the International Space Station involves not just technical and scientific partnerships, but also cultural exchanges? Astronauts aboard the ISS celebrate holidays from multiple countries, creating a unique blend of traditions that fosters camaraderie in space. It's a beautiful reminder of the human connections that underpin scientific endeavors. Let's turn our gaze towards Earth observation. The Copernicus program, led by the European Union in partnership with the European Space Agency, provides free and open access to satellite data. This data is used by countries worldwide to monitor environmental changes and manage natural resources. The Copernicus program is an impressive example of how shared data can be a catalyst for sustainable development. Consider the role of space in humanitarian aid. Satellites from different countries contribute to the International Charter on Space and Major Disasters, an initiative that provides satellite imagery for emergency management. This global collaboration ensures rapid response capabilities during natural disasters, emphasizing the power of space technology in saving lives. Imagine the complexities involved in space traffic management. As more countries launch satellites, international cooperation becomes crucial to prevent collisions and manage crowded orbits. The Space Data Association is a unique collaboration where satellite operators share information to ensure the safety and sustainability of space activities. This cooperation highlights the importance of collective responsibility in managing the shared space environment. In the realm of scientific research, there's a fascinating project called the Event Horizon Telescope, an international collaboration that captures images of black holes. This project involves telescopes from various countries working in unison, demonstrating how global teamwork can push the boundaries of our understanding of the universe. Let's explore the intriguing idea of lunar governance. The Artemis Accords, led by NASA, form the basis for international cooperation on lunar exploration and development. These accords outline principles for sustainable exploration, resource utilization, and peaceful operations on the Moon. They represent a new chapter in space diplomacy, encouraging countries to work together in exploring our celestial neighbor. Here's a delightful thought: space tourism is on the horizon, and international cooperation plays a key role in its development. Companies from different countries are collaborating to create safe and accessible space travel experiences. This burgeoning industry highlights the potential for global partnerships in expanding human presence beyond Earth. As you ponder the vast possibilities of space, consider the efforts to promote gender equality in space exploration. International organizations and space agencies are working together to increase female participation in space missions and leadership roles. This collaboration ensures that space remains inclusive and diverse, reflecting the values of equity and opportunity. Finally, let's reflect on the cosmic perspective that space cooperation inspires. By working together to explore the cosmos, countries foster a sense of unity and shared purpose. This cooperation reminds us that, despite our differences, we are all inhabitants of the same tiny planet, venturing into the great unknown together. As you drift further into relaxation, let these stories of international space cooperation inspire a sense of wonder and appreciation for the collaborative spirit that drives our exploration of the stars. Did you know that the International Astronautical Federation, founded in 1951, serves as a global space advocacy organization? It connects scientists, engineers, and policymakers from over 60 countries to advance space exploration and promote international collaboration. This federation holds annual congresses that have become key platforms for sharing knowledge and forging partnerships in the space community. This reminds me of how the European Space Agency and NASA joined forces for the Hubble Space Telescope project. Since its launch in 1990, this iconic telescope has given us breathtaking images of the universe. The collaboration between these agencies ensures that we continue to explore the stars with one of our most powerful eyes in the sky. Speaking of telescopes, here's a fascinating fact. The Square Kilometre Array, an international project involving countries like South Africa, Australia, and the United Kingdom, aims to build the world's largest radio telescope. This array will help scientists investigate the origins of the universe and search for extraterrestrial life, showcasing the power of global teamwork in unraveling cosmic mysteries. On the topic of deep space exploration, consider the Bepi Colombo mission to Mercury. This joint mission between the European Space Agency and the Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency aims to study the smallest planet in our solar system. By working together, they are able to share the risks and rewards of such an ambitious journey, proving once again that collaboration is key to overcoming the challenges of space exploration. Here's something intriguing. Did you know that international space cooperation often extends to scientific experiments in microgravity? The Alpha Magnetic Spectrometer, an international experiment aboard the International Space Station, involves scientists from 16 countries. It is designed to search for dark matter and antimatter, pushing the boundaries of our understanding of the universe. And here's a delightful thought. The European Space Agency's Sentinel satellites are part of a significant international effort called the Copernicus program. These satellites provide crucial data for climate monitoring and environmental protection, highlighting the importance of shared resources in tackling global challenges. Let me share something interesting about the International Telecommunications Union, which plays a critical role in space cooperation. This United Nations agency coordinates the global use of satellite orbits and radio frequencies, ensuring that countries can communicate seamlessly in the vastness of space. Without such coordination, the risk of signal interference would significantly hinder international space activities. Have you ever considered how artistic collaborations can transcend borders, even in space? Artists from different countries have created works inspired by space exploration, often with the support of space agencies. These creative projects bridge cultural gaps and highlight the universal human fascination with the cosmos. And did you know that the International Space Station is not the only platform for international cooperation? The Lunar Gateway, a planned space station orbiting the Moon, is another collaborative effort involving NASA, the European Space Agency, and space agencies from Canada and Japan. This gateway is set to serve as a staging point for future lunar missions, exemplifying how countries can work together towards ambitious goals. Here's a surprising fact about space law. The Moon Agreement of 1984, though not widely adopted, is a fascinating attempt to govern lunar activities. It proposes that the Moon and its resources should be used for the benefit of all humankind. Even though only a few countries have signed the agreement, it sparks important discussions about fair resource sharing in space. Imagine the complexities in coordinating international space missions. The International Virtual Observatory Alliance is an example of how countries collaborate to manage astronomical data. This alliance links data from different observatories into a single system, making it easier for scientists worldwide to access and analyze information about the universe. On a more futuristic note, did you know that space cooperation is paving the way for asteroid mining? Companies and countries are exploring ways to extract resources from asteroids, and international regulations and partnerships are essential to ensure fair and equitable practices in this new frontier. Reflect on this. The United Nations Office for Outer Space Affairs plays a vital role in promoting peaceful international space cooperation. By facilitating dialogues and agreements, it helps countries navigate the legal and diplomatic challenges of space exploration. This office is a testament to how diplomacy is as crucial in space as it is on Earth. And here's a heartwarming story. The International Space Station has been home to educational initiatives where students from around the world can participate in experiments conducted in space. These programs inspire young minds to pursue careers in space science, fostering a new generation of international space enthusiasts. As you continue to ponder these surprising facts, consider the role of international collaboration in addressing global health challenges from space. Satellites provide vital data for tracking diseases and managing health crises, demonstrating the life-saving potential of space technology when countries unite for a common cause. Each of these stories of cooperation reveals a tapestry of human endeavor stretching across borders and into the cosmos. As you relax further, let them remind you of the incredible achievements made possible when the world dreams together. Let me take you on a journey into the surprising realm of international space cooperation, where boundaries dissolve and dreams ignite. Did you know that one of the most ambitious international efforts in space exploration focuses on solar energy? The International Space Solar Power Initiative aimed to harness solar power from space and beam it down to Earth. Imagine the possibilities of limitless clean energy shared among nations, a testament to the innovative spirit driving global collaboration. Here's something you might find fascinating. The Russian Soyuz program, a cornerstone of human spaceflight, has become an essential part of the International Space Station's operations. After the retirement of the American Space Shuttle, Soyuz became the primary transport for astronauts, illustrating how former Cold War rivals can become partners in space exploration. Speaking of partnerships, consider the Artemis Accords, a groundbreaking set of agreements spearheaded by NASA to establish principles for lunar exploration. Over a dozen countries have joined, illustrating a shared commitment to peaceful and cooperative exploration of the Moon's resources. These accords highlight the importance of setting frameworks for future space activities, ensuring that the cosmos remains a place of partnership, not conflict. Can you imagine a space mission that brings together scientists from over 20 countries? The International Rosetta mission, led by the European Space Agency, achieved this feat. It marked humanity's first successful landing on a comet, demonstrating how pooling resources and expertise can lead to unprecedented achievements in space exploration. Here's another intriguing fact. International cooperation extends to the realm of space debris management. The Interagency Space Debris Coordination Committee, comprising 13 space agencies, collaborates to mitigate the risks associated with space debris. Their joint efforts aim to protect the orbital environment, ensuring that space remains navigable for future generations. Reflect on this. The International Charter, Space and Major Disasters, is a global initiative that provides satellite data during emergencies. Since its inception, it has been activated for a multitude of natural and human-made disasters, proving that space technology can be a powerful tool in humanitarian aid when nations work together. Speaking of data, the Group on Earth Observations is an international partnership that seeks to build a comprehensive global Earth observation system. By sharing satellite data, countries can better understand environmental changes, enhance disaster response, and manage natural resources more effectively. This kind of collaboration is a reminder of how interconnected our world truly is. Have you ever wondered about the role of space museums in fostering international understanding? The International Space Hall of Fame, located in the United States, celebrates the contributions of space pioneers from around the world. It serves as a bridge between cultures, educating visitors about the shared history and future of space exploration. Here's an interesting tidbit. International space cooperation has even reached the realm of agriculture. The Global Monitoring for Environment and Security initiative uses satellite data to improve agricultural practices worldwide. This project showcases how countries can unite to address food security challenges, harnessing space technology to nourish our planet. On the subject of nourishment, did you know that international crews aboard the International Space Station have experimented with growing plants in space? These efforts, with contributions from multiple countries, aim to develop sustainable food sources for long-duration space missions. It's a small step towards future colonies on other planets, cultivated through international collaboration. Reflecting on these diverse initiatives, consider how the International Astronautical Federation promotes global dialogue in space exploration. Founded in 1951, it brings together over 300 organizations from 66 countries, fostering cooperation through conferences and educational programs. Such platforms are crucial for sharing knowledge and building partnerships across the globe. And here's a delightful fact. The World Space Week, celebrated every October, is the largest space event on Earth. Recognized by the United Nations, it involves thousands of events in over 80 countries, uniting space enthusiasts worldwide. This annual celebration is a testament to the universal appeal of space and the collective curiosity that drives us to explore beyond our world. Speaking of curiosity, the International Space University's unique programs bring together students from diverse backgrounds to study space sciences. Founded by 3 visionary space enthusiasts, the university aims to promote international understanding and cooperation among future space leaders. Each class is a melting pot of cultures and ideas, nurturing the seeds of future global space initiatives. Have you ever thought about how international cooperation extends to the arts? Projects like the Overview Effect have artists collaborating with astronauts to interpret the experience of seeing Earth from space. These initiatives blend science and creativity, offering new perspectives on our planet and deepening the connection between Earth and the cosmos. To conclude this gentle journey through the stars, let's appreciate the achievements of the European-Russian joint mission ExoMars. This mission seeks to determine if life ever existed on Mars. By combining their expertise, these agencies are advancing our quest to answer one of humanity's most profound questions: are we alone in the universe? Such a collaboration reminds us that when countries come together, the possibilities are as limitless as the galaxy itself. Let's delve deeper into this captivating realm of international space cooperation. Did you know that the European Space Agency and NASA have been collaborating for decades on missions to study the Sun? One notable project is the Solar Orbiter, which provides unprecedented data on solar storms and their impact on Earth. This mission exemplifies how shared goals in understanding our closest star can unite continents. Speaking of solar exploration, you might find it intriguing that China and Europe have joined forces to develop space-based solar power technology. This collaboration aims to harness solar energy directly from space, providing a perpetual source of clean energy. It's a visionary project that highlights how space can play a pivotal role in solving global energy challenges. Moving from energy to exploration, Have you ever heard of the international effort to explore the outer planets? The joint Cassini-Huygens mission to Saturn and its moons was a brilliant collaboration between NASA, the European Space Agency, and the Italian Space Agency. This mission revealed stunning details about Saturn's rings and its moon Titan, showcasing the power of multinational scientific endeavors. Interestingly, the search for extraterrestrial life has also been a collaborative effort. The SETI Institute works with partners around the world to scan the skies for signals from intelligent civilizations. This global hunt reflects our shared curiosity and the universal nature of the question, are we alone? A fascinating aspect of international space cooperation is the pooling of resources to build cutting-edge technology. The development of the James Webb Space Telescope, set to replace the Hubble, involved contributions from NASA, the European Space Agency. This new telescope will peer deeper into the universe than ever before, a testament to the power of international scientific collaboration. Consider the realm of climate science. The Climate Change Initiative, spearheaded by the European Space Agency, illustrates how countries can unite to tackle global warming. By integrating satellite data from numerous nations, the initiative provides vital information on climate trends, helping policymakers make informed decisions to safeguard our planet. Have you ever pondered the complexities of space law? The United Nations Office for Outer Space Affairs plays a crucial role in facilitating international dialogue on the peaceful use of outer space. By setting guidelines and promoting transparency, this office ensures that space remains a realm of cooperation rather than competition. On the topic of health, international space agencies have collaborated on research aboard the International Space Station to understand the effects of microgravity on the human body. This research is pivotal for future long-duration missions and is a prime example of how space exploration can have tangible benefits on Earth. Let's turn to education. The Global Learning and Observations to Benefit the Environment, or GLOBE program, involves students from over 100 countries in citizen science. By engaging young people in hands-on environmental research, this initiative fosters a global community of future scientists and environmental stewards. In the arts, the AstroArt initiative encourages artists from around the world to create works inspired by space exploration. By weaving together art and science, this project deepens our appreciation for the cosmos and the diverse cultures that share this fascination. Here's something to marvel at: the international effort to map the cosmos. Projects like the Sloan Digital Sky Survey combine data from multiple telescopes around the world to create the most detailed map of the universe. This endeavor unites astronomers globally in a quest to unravel the mysteries of the cosmos. The Antarctic Space Analog Program is another intriguing example. Scientists from various countries conduct research in Antarctica, a harsh environment that simulates conditions on Mars. This collaboration prepares humanity for potential future missions to the Red Planet, illustrating how Earthbound partnerships can extend into space. In terms of technology, the development of reusable rocket technology has been bolstered by international cooperation. By sharing advancements and pooling resources, countries are making space more accessible and sustainable, paving the way for future generations of explorers. Lastly, space tourism is becoming a reality thanks to global partnerships. Companies and space agencies are working together to establish guidelines and technologies for safe and sustainable space travel. This new frontier is not just a dream, but a tangible possibility made possible by international cooperation. As we reflect on these remarkable endeavors, It's clear that the spirit of cooperation in space exploration is as vast as the universe itself. Each of these initiatives represents a thread in the intricate tapestry of global collaboration, weaving together the talents and dreams of nations and individuals alike. Through these shared ventures, humanity not only explores the farthest reaches of space, but also deepens its connection here on Earth. Let me share something intriguing with you. Have you ever considered how the International Space Station, a beacon of international cooperation, actually functions as one of the most complex engineering projects ever undertaken? Built and maintained by 15 nations, it orbits the Earth every 90 minutes, serving as a microgravity laboratory where scientists conduct experiments that are simply impossible to replicate on Earth. This orbital laboratory exemplifies how shared scientific goals transcend borders, leading to groundbreaking discoveries in fields such as biology and physics. Speaking of the International Space Station, did you know that it's not just a hub for scientific research, but also a venue for cultural exchange? Astronauts from different countries often celebrate their unique traditions aboard the station, bringing a sense of unity and camaraderie far above our planet. This cultural sharing enriches the experience and fosters a profound understanding among the crew members, who are often isolated from their home countries for months at a time. Now, let's turn our gaze to Mars. The Red Planet has been a focal point for international missions, with countries like the United States, India, and the United Arab Emirates all contributing to our understanding of this distant world. The Mars Orbiter mission, affectionately known as Mangalyaan, made India the first Asian nation to reach Martian orbit and the first nation in the world to do so on its maiden attempt. This achievement underscores the importance of international support and collaboration in achieving space milestones. You might find it fascinating that not only nations but also private entities are joining hands across borders to explore space. Companies from different countries are forming partnerships to develop new technologies, launch satellites, and even plan lunar missions. These collaborations are paving the way for innovations that are not bound by nationality, pushing the boundaries of what's possible in space exploration. Here's an inspiring fact. The Artemis Accords, a series of agreements spearheaded by NASA, aim to establish a framework for peaceful lunar exploration and beyond. Over 20 countries have signed on, marking a commitment to transparency, interoperability, and the stewardship of space resources. This framework is not just about visiting the moon, it's about creating a sustainable presence there, with international cooperation at its core. And speaking of sustainability, did you realize that one of the significant challenges faced by international space agencies is space debris? To tackle this issue, countries are working together to track and manage space junk, ensuring safe passage for satellites and future missions. The European Space Agency's Clean Space Initiative is a prime example, focusing on developing technologies to remove debris and minimize its creation, reflecting a shared responsibility for a cleaner space environment. Shifting focus to technology. Have you heard about the international collaboration in developing satellite navigation systems? While GPS from the United States is widely known, Europe has developed its own Galileo system, and China offers Beidou. These systems are not only examples of technical prowess, but also demonstrate how countries collaborate to ensure global coverage and reliability, enhancing everything from navigation to telecommunications worldwide. An interesting twist is the role of international space cooperation in disaster management. Satellites operated by different countries provide critical data that helps predict and respond to natural disasters. The International Charter on Space and Major Disasters facilitates this cooperation, ensuring that imagery from space can be accessed by any nation in times of crisis. This global safety net underscores the humanitarian potential of space science. Imagine this. Countries are even collaborating on space missions that focus on planetary defense. The Double Asteroid Redirection Test, DART, is a joint effort between NASA and the European Space Agency to test technologies that could potentially deflect asteroids on a collision course with Earth. This mission is a profound example of how international partnerships can safeguard our planet from cosmic threats. On a lighter note, did you know that international cooperation also extends to the realm of space food? Scientists from various countries collaborate to develop nutritious, long-lasting foods that can sustain astronauts on long-duration missions. These culinary innovations, often shared between space agencies, help ensure that astronauts maintain their health and morale while venturing far from Earth. Now, here's a fact that might surprise you. The quest for universal connectivity is leading to collaborations on satellite internet projects. Companies and governments around the world are working together to create a network of satellites that can provide high-speed internet access to even the most remote corners of the globe. This endeavor not only shrinks the digital divide, but also demonstrates how space technology can address pressing issues on Earth. Lastly, let's think about the future of international space cooperation. The Gateway, an orbiting lunar outpost planned by the international community, is designed to support human and robotic exploration of the Moon. With contributions from several countries, this station will serve as a stepping stone for deeper space exploration, such as missions to Mars and beyond. This ambitious project embodies the spirit of unity and shared purpose that defines space exploration today. As we reflect on these captivating stories and surprising facts, it's clear that international space cooperation is a testament to our collective ambition and curiosity. Each initiative not only furthers our understanding of the universe, but also strengthens the bonds between nations, reminding us that when we reach for the stars together, we can achieve the unimaginable. Let me share something intriguing with you. The International Space Station, often referred to as the ISS, was never fully owned by any single country. This colossal feat of engineering, whizzing above us at over 28,000 kilometers per hour, is a joint effort involving countries from all over the world. The United States, Russia, European nations, Japan and Canada all play a vital role in its operations. This remarkable collaboration shows the power of combining expertise and resources across borders to achieve something that no single nation could accomplish alone. Did you realize that international cooperation extends even to the far reaches of our solar system? Take the Cassini-Huygens mission, for instance. This endeavor was a partnership between NASA, the European Space Agency, and the Italian Space Agency. Together, they launched a probe to Saturn, which sent back groundbreaking insights into the planet's rings and moons. The mission not only expanded our knowledge of the gas giant, but also demonstrated the profound scientific advancements that can be achieved through shared efforts. Speaking of shared efforts, can you imagine building a space telescope with contributions from several countries? The James Webb Space Telescope, set to be the successor to the Hubble Space Telescope, is the result of collaboration between NASA, the European Space Agency, and the Canadian Space Agency. This collaborative spirit promises to unlock new mysteries of the universe, offering unparalleled views into the cosmos and perhaps even glimpses of distant worlds like never before. Here's something you might find surprising. International space cooperation has also led to the sharing of astronaut training programs. Future astronauts from countries that do not have their own space programs often train alongside their peers at renowned facilities like NASA's Johnson Space Center or the Russian Star City. This cross-cultural exchange enriches the training experience, fostering camaraderie and mutual respect among astronauts of various nationalities. And here's another fascinating insight. The peaceful use of outer space is protected by international treaty. The Outer Space Treaty, signed in 1967, forms the backbone of space law, with over 100 countries as signatories. This treaty ensures that the exploration and use of space are conducted for the benefit of all humankind, promoting peace and preventing the deployment of nuclear weapons in outer space. Have you ever pondered the importance of international space cooperation in environmental monitoring? The European Space Agency's Sentinel satellites, part of the Copernicus program, provide valuable data on climate change, deforestation, and natural disasters. Many countries benefit from this information, which supports sustainable development and helps governments make informed decisions to protect our planet's resources. Here's a heartwarming fact. Outreach and education initiatives in space science are often the result of international collaboration. Programs such as Space Camp, which host children and educators from around the globe, inspire the next generation of space explorers. Through these programs, participants not only learn about the wonders of space, but also build friendships that transcend national boundaries. The idea of a universal time standard in space might sound like science fiction, yet it is a real consideration for international space missions. With diverse teams operating on different time zones, coordinating activities becomes a unique challenge. To address this, agencies have developed a harmonized approach to timekeeping that ensures seamless communication and operation, demonstrating the intricacies of managing international teams beyond Earth. Imagine this. The pursuit of life beyond our planet is also a domain of international collaboration. The search for extraterrestrial life involves teams from around the world sharing data and resources. Projects like the SETI Institute's search for intelligent signals from space and the study of extremophiles in Earth's harshest environments are conducted with global participation, highlighting a shared curiosity to understand our place in the universe. Here's something truly imaginative. The idea of interplanetary internet is becoming a reality through international cooperation. Initiatives led by NASA and supported by other global partners are developing a delay/disruption tolerant network which would enable communication across vast distances in space. This network could one day allow astronauts on Mars to interact with Earth and each other more reliably, illustrating the forward-thinking nature of space partnerships. Speaking of partnerships, did you know that international collaboration is crucial in the development of space law and policy? The United Nations Office for Outer Space Affairs plays a central role in facilitating dialogue and consensus among member states. This collaborative effort ensures that as space activities evolve, they are governed by principles that promote cooperation, safety, and sustainability. The idea of space tourism might seem like the stuff of dreams, yet it is slowly becoming a reality, thanks in part to international collaborations. Companies from various countries are working together to make commercial space travel accessible. These partnerships are not only pushing the boundaries of technology, but also paving the way for a new era where space is within reach for more than just a select few. Lastly, let us ponder the role of international cooperation in the peaceful use of space. The International Space Station serves as a beacon of hope, showcasing how nations can transcend earthly conflicts to work toward a common goal. It is a living laboratory where astronauts, regardless of their nationality, share experiments, meals, and dreams of a brighter tomorrow. As we wrap up this gentle journey through the realm of international space cooperation, let us carry with us the understanding that the quest for knowledge knows no borders. In this vast expanse above us, nations unite in pursuit of discovery, proving that together we can reach heights that once seemed unreachable. These stories remind us of the beauty and potential that lie in collaboration, inspiring us to look up and dream of the possibilities that await in the cosmos. Let me share another fascinating aspect of international space cooperation. This term refers to entrepreneurial efforts in the space sector, often involving partnerships across different countries. For instance, small startups in one nation might collaborate with established space agencies in another to develop innovative technologies or launch small satellites. Such collaborations not only drive technological advancement, but also open up new economic opportunities and job markets worldwide. You might find it intriguing that international space cooperation extends to the realm of space debris management. With an increasing number of satellites and other objects in orbit, managing space debris has become a global concern. Countries are working together to develop strategies and technologies to track, mitigate, and remove space debris, ensuring the safety of future missions. This cooperative effort underscores the need for shared responsibility in preserving the space environment for generations to come. Speaking of shared responsibility, did you know that space weather monitoring is another area of global collaboration? Space weather, which involves phenomena like solar flares and cosmic rays, can have significant impacts on Earth's technological infrastructure. International networks of satellites and ground-based observatories share data to improve space weather forecasts, helping to protect communication systems, power grids, and even astronauts on missions. Here's a surprising fact. The preservation of cultural heritage is also a focus of international space efforts. Satellite imagery has been used to monitor and protect important archaeological sites around the world, particularly in regions affected by conflict or natural disasters. This collaboration allows countries to safeguard their cultural treasures, ensuring that future generations can appreciate their historical significance. Can you imagine the potential of space-based solar power? This is an area where international cooperation is crucial. The idea is to collect solar energy in space and transmit it back to Earth, providing a clean and virtually limitless energy source. Various countries are exploring this concept, sharing research and technological developments to make this ambitious dream a reality. If successful, it could revolutionize the way we produce and consume energy on our planet. Speaking of energy, did you know that international partnerships are also advancing the development of nuclear propulsion systems for space travel? By working together, countries are exploring how these systems could drastically reduce travel time to distant planets, making deep space exploration more feasible. This collaborative effort highlights the importance of pooling resources and expertise to push the boundaries of what is possible in space exploration. Here's something that might surprise you. International cooperation is instrumental in the search for water in space. The discovery of water, particularly on the Moon and Mars, could be pivotal for future space missions. By sharing data from lunar and Martian missions, countries are working to identify potential water sources that could support long-term human presence beyond Earth, offering a glimpse into a future where humanity might one day live among the stars. Did you know that even space agriculture benefits from international collaboration? Scientists from different countries are researching how to grow food in space environments, a crucial aspect for sustaining long-term missions and future colonies. This research involves sharing findings from experiments conducted on the International Space Station, where plants are grown under microgravity conditions. Such cooperation is essential in developing sustainable life support systems for future explorations. And here's another intriguing thought. The use of virtual reality and other immersive technologies in astronaut training is being enhanced through international cooperation. Countries are pooling their technological advancements to create more effective and realistic training simulations. These technologies help astronauts prepare for the unique challenges of space travel, ensuring they are well equipped for their missions no matter their origin. Now, consider this. The idea of using space resources is also a field where international partnerships are key. The concept involves extracting resources like minerals and water from celestial bodies such as asteroids and the Moon. Countries are joining forces to develop the technologies and legal frameworks needed for such endeavors, paving the way for a new frontier in resource utilization. Speaking of frontiers, did you know that international collaboration is crucial in addressing the ethical considerations of space exploration? As we push further into the cosmos, questions arise about planetary protection, the rights of potential extraterrestrial life, and the preservation of celestial environments. Global discussions and cooperative efforts are essential in establishing guidelines that ensure responsible exploration and discovery. Here's a thought that might spark your imagination. The role of art and culture in space is being explored through international initiatives. Projects that send cultural artifacts or art into space foster a sense of shared human heritage. This creative collaboration highlights the universal nature of art and the desire to express our identity and values, even beyond our planet. Lastly, let's reflect on how the spirit of international space cooperation continues to inspire future generations. Educational programs and exchanges encourage young minds worldwide to pursue careers in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. These initiatives not only foster a love for space, but also cultivate a global community of future scientists and explorers, united by a shared vision of reaching for the stars. As we let these stories of collaboration and innovation guide our dreams tonight, we are reminded that while the universe may be vast and full of mysteries, it is also a realm where nations come together bound by a common quest for knowledge and understanding. The sky, it seems, is truly the beginning of what we can achieve when we work together. Have you ever thought about how countries collaborate on creating a universal time standard for space missions? This is something many might not consider at first, but it's crucial for coordinating operations in space. By agreeing on a common timekeeping system, international partnerships ensure that communication and data transfer between different missions and ground stations can be synchronized accurately, avoiding potential chaos and confusion. Now, imagine the complexity of coordinating international rescue operations for astronauts in distress. There's a global agreement known as the Agreement on the Rescue of Astronauts, which outlines how countries should cooperate in the event of an astronaut emergency. It's a profound example of how spacefaring nations come together to ensure the safety of all who venture beyond our planet, regardless of nationality. Speaking of safety, did you know that even the design of spacesuits benefits from international input? Engineers and scientists from various countries collaborate to improve spacesuit technology, making them more comfortable and efficient. These partnerships allow for the integration of diverse technological advancements, ensuring that astronauts are well protected during their missions. Here's a delightful fact. The sharing of meteorite data is another area where international cooperation shines. Countries collect and analyze meteorites that land within their borders, then share findings with the global scientific community. This exchange of information helps to piece together the history of our solar system and enriches our understanding of planetary formation. Another intriguing area of cooperation is in the development of space telescopes. By working together, nations can pool resources to build advanced telescopes that no single country could afford alone. These instruments allow us to peer deeper into the universe, uncovering new galaxies and celestial phenomena that continue to captivate our imaginations. And here's something that might surprise you. Some countries are collaborating to create international guidelines for the sustainable exploration of the Moon. With interest in lunar missions on the rise, these guidelines aim to prevent conflicts and ensure that activities on the Moon are conducted responsibly. It's an effort that underscores the importance of foresight and cooperation as humanity reaches out to our nearest celestial neighbor. Consider the network of ground-based observatories that spans the globe. These observatories are linked in an international effort to monitor space and track objects in orbit. The data collected is shared among nations to prevent collisions and ensure the safety of both current and future space missions. This global network is a testament to the collective vigilance required to protect our interests in space. Did you know that educational exchanges between nations also play a vital role in space cooperation? Students and researchers from different countries often participate in exchange programs, sharing knowledge and fostering innovation. These exchanges create a sense of camaraderie and mutual respect, laying the groundwork for future collaborations in space exploration. Let's delve into the economic side of things. International partnerships in space have led to the development of new markets and industries. By working together, countries can share the benefits of technological advancements, stimulating economic growth and creating new opportunities for businesses and entrepreneurs around the world. Another area where cooperation flourishes is in the study of space medicine. With the unique challenges that space travel poses to human health, international teams of scientists work together to understand and mitigate these effects. This collaborative research not only benefits astronauts, but also contributes to medical advancements on Earth, improving healthcare for everyone. Have you ever considered how the international community handles space law and governance? Organizations like the United Nations Office for Outer Space Affairs play a key role in facilitating discussions and agreements on space activities. These efforts ensure that space exploration is conducted peacefully and equitably, benefiting all of humanity. Here's a fascinating tidbit. The development of multilingual communication systems for space missions is another example of international cooperation. By creating systems that can accommodate multiple languages, space agencies ensure that language barriers do not hinder mission success. It's a small but significant detail that highlights the inclusivity of space exploration. Did you know that international partnerships have also advanced our understanding of climate change? Satellites from different countries work in concert to monitor Earth's environment, providing crucial data on climate patterns, deforestation, and ocean health. This information is shared globally, informing policy decisions and helping to protect our planet for future generations. Speaking of protection, let's not overlook the coordinated efforts to safeguard our satellites from cyber threats. As the digital age evolves, international cooperation is essential in developing cybersecurity measures that protect vital space infrastructure from potential attacks. This collaboration ensures the resilience and reliability of the services we rely on daily, from weather forecasts to global communications. Finally, let me share with you that international space cooperation extends to the realm of diplomacy. Space has become a platform for peaceful collaboration and dialogue between countries, even those with differing political agendas. The shared pursuit of knowledge and the spirit of exploration foster a unique environment where nations can work together towards common goals, transcending terrestrial conflicts. As we reflect on these astonishing stories of collaboration, we're reminded that the cosmos, with all its wonders, offers a stage where humanity's best qualities can shine. The quest to explore, understand, and protect not only our own planet but also the universe beyond is a testament to what we can achieve when we join hands and look to the stars together. In these quiet moments, as we drift into dreams, let's carry this spirit of unity and wonder with us, knowing that the potential of our collective efforts is as boundless as the universe itself.